Y'all going and getting that brand new Mercedes and the BMW and putting monthly payments on yourselves, and they both will take you a What's going on, guys? Your boy RedpillCanuck back again with another YouTube video. Shout out to the Canuck Squad for being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. And of course, today is Money Monday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, when we concentrate on our money and we don't concentrate on anything else. And before we begin, of course, we want to give homage to our grateful sponsor, RedpillCanuck.com, our daily pill where we do our news articles and all that fun stuff. And we actually revamped the website. So if you want to check out Money Monday, we actually have Money Monday in the tab right here. So if you have to, catch up on the previous episodes, we got everything lined up here for you. I make everything easy for you here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, if you're listening on an alternative platform, shout out to everybody on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. As always, shout out to you. Hit the follow button on the way in. And if you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button on the way in and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, of course, we are in the first week of January. And of course, we all got them bills. Yes. Oh, yes, we have them bills, and they are kicking our butts right now. But I am actually going to get into 10 ways you can actually get ahead of those bills. So that way, when it's time to pay them bills, you already got them ready to go, and you don't have to run around for money. So let's get into today's article, 10 ways to get a month ahead on bills. So let's get into it. So the goal is to use last month's income to pay next month's bills. We're basically trying to age our money. Age it like fine wine, I guess. Unfortunately, you can't simply take your dollars to the beach, sunscreen, and let the sun work its aging magic. Okay? You're stuck waiting in the sand of time to get the job done. Luckily, here are unlimited ways to ramp up your savings as you wait for the grateful gratuities to fall. And here are 10 strategies to put use to get a month ahead on your bills. Now, I actually used some of these, and I never even knew that this was a thing. Honestly, it was just basics thing for me. Now, the first one is actually pretty simple because we all buy stuff we don't need. Sometimes we buy stuff just for the sake of buying stuff. I don't know why, but some of us do that. But I guess it's a human trait. Some people buy it because they're depressed. Some people basically buy it because they're bored. I don't know. There's different reasons why people buy stuff. Or sometimes you could actually get a gift that, I don't know, that you don't like too much. You're like, you just kind of throw it in the closet. So sell stuff you don't use. Just another day I had, and this is actually a person who wrote this article, so shout out to Rachel Wong. She has a blog, so shout out to her. So just the other day, I had an old pair of skis collecting dust in the garage. A few clicks later, at a Facebook Marketplace listed, I had $50 in cold hard cash. So that's actually pretty cool. But another thing I actually should add here, which I don't think is actually in here, is to be careful what you spend on to begin with, because yes, you have $50 cash in your hand right now, but did you really need those skis to begin with? Do you really ski? Some people don't ski. Some people just buy it, use it once. So, especially when it comes to different sporting activities, say for skating or skiing or whatever, if you know you're not going to use it and you're not going to be an avid athlete, just rent it. It'll be a lot cheaper. You don't have to worry about it collecting dust. You can have your fun. And then when you do want to go back and do it, whatever, you can rent it again. And if you know that you're going to be involved in this activity, then you can invest and buy it. Don't go invest, buy it, and then get sick of it a month later. It don't make no sense. But anyway, continuing. You know how the old saying goes, one person's trash is another person's treasure. Sites like Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, and eBay make it easy to beef up your bank account by earning money and turning your basement of clutter into a gold mine. Well, that kind of goes back to what I was saying. Be smart what you buy so you don't have to turn your basement into a gold mine. Now, this next one is kind of a lot of people fall into this trap, especially when you get a free trial. I'll give you an example with Spotify. By the way, shout out to everybody on Spotify. But a lot of people fall into this trap just to start a subscription service, and this actually happened over the pandemic where people were bored. They subscribed to Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu and Amazon Prime, because of course Amazon Prime has their own streaming service as well. So you applied for all these free trials thinking, you know what, it's free, but then you forget about it. And when do you remember about it? When you get that bill. Then you start to panic. Why the heck is my bank account negative $96? Because they all hit at the same time, don't they? So the second one here is cancel. This one's obvious, but it gets really good if it's to be merciless. You can dramatically minimize your monthly bills with just a few keen evaluations of your subscriptions you actually need and want. No use to pay bills for things you don't need. Here are some examples. Cut down on your streaming subscription when actually mentioned. Do we really need all 7? Now, is there really 7 out there? Where the heck have I been? I only know of, okay, let's see. You got Netflix. You got Hulu, which is actually in the States. But you can access it here. You have HBO Max. You have Disney Plus. You have Prime. Oh, you have Paramount Plus now. That's 6. What's the 7th one? Okay, I don't know what the 7th one is. But anyway, okay, and here's another one as well. Audiobooks. Now, Audible is a subscription service. Now, if you don't know what Audible is, basically, if you don't like to read, the program will read for you. What a world we're living in, eh? We don't have to read anymore. We have stuff reading to us. But I'm not to rag on people that use Audible. I actually use Audible as well. Especially when I'm at the gym, I use it. So, cancel an audiobook streaming service. Check out your library for free alternatives, or many podcasts are free. Like me, for instance. Shout out to me. I don't charge you for my podcast. I'm giving you free game and free knowledge here. And I ain't even charging you a cent. So next one is switch off a paid service similar to Freemium or downgrade your account to more costly friendly pricing. Freemium. Trying to think of Freemium. I know Freemium is usually used in the mobile gaming industry when it comes to Candy Crush and stuff like that. So here's another thing you can actually cancel. You can actually cancel your gym membership you can exercise for free. Now, this one is a little bit, I kind of agree on it, but I don't at the same time, because if you are actually using the gym and you're using all the equipment there, or at least 50% of the equipment there, then I would keep it because that's for your health. The rest of the stuff I do agree with, but when it comes to the gym is your health. It allows you to maintain good mental health, good physical health. Yes, you can exercise for free, but sometimes you can't get access to the machine. So that one I kind of a gray area for me. Cut ties with your monthly memberships that send you more stuff than you could actually need per month. Oh, box memberships. Yeah, so this basically is a membership. I'm trying to think of one. I know they have one for pets where they basically send you a box per month, and there's a lot of items in there. Some of them are promotional items. Some of them are, I don't know, items that I guess items that are the company sponsors the other company, and then they kind of send it to you. I don't know. I'm trying to see how I can explain it. So basically, there's one company at the top, and there's little companies that reach out to these companies in order to push their product. So what they'll do is they'll come out with a box service, and that way it will get sent out to you. So it costs the main company not a lot of money. I'm giving you guys game here. So the main company doesn't cost them a lot, because a lot of these products that are sent from the other companies, they get them probably like at least like maybe 70-80% off. Then they send it to you in a package called a box service. So the hope of that is that one, they keep you on the service, so that way you keep, getting boxes every month. But another thing as well is the actual product that's in the box. They're like, hey, my dog likes this brand of chew toy. Then you would probably go and research the actual company, and then you would buy off of them. So that's the whole concept of the box service. So next one is cancel annually subscriptions. So you can. Also, this actually has to do with Amazon Prime. You can cancel AAA and also your auto insurance if you're not using it. That one I'm kind of iffy on as well, because you never know when you actually need auto insurance. That has to do with safety. But if you're not driving, then I get it. Why the hell do you have it? Why do you have this service if you ain't going nowhere? So the next one is try more money challenges. Now, I actually did cover this in one of my videos before, where we had the $1,000 challenge and whatnot. So this is in regards to that. Sometimes we need to hit a reset button in our spending. Of course, we always do. Maybe it was out of control of online shopping or credit card, whatnot. So there's a 30-day challenge you can actually do. So for 30 days, follow these 3 rules to save extra money. So track your spending, which you should always be doing, by the way. This part here, you should always be doing this, not for 30 days. You should be doing this always. So track your spending, because of course you know where your money is going. Only buy essentials you decide what's essential. So essentials would be, I would say, groceries, product like say, healthcare products, grooming products and stuff like that. And eating out, I would eat out maybe once a month as a treat for yourself. They say no eating out. Of course, you could make meals at home. You're here on YouTube. There's so much cooking videos. It is ridiculous. I actually was going to do a cooking channel. Oh, yeah. RPCB grifting again. I was going to do a cooking channel, but you know what? There's way too many out there. If you want to go and do it, you're free to do so. Maybe you would probably do better than me, but it kind of would be hard for me to, I don't know, cook in the state that I'm in. But anyway. Okay, so after 30 days of the intense challenge. Okay. Okay, what's the next one here? Just think, over a month, you could be more serious about your progress and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so next one here is cook your own meals. So we did discuss that. That actually kind of refers to the eating out part. Also, you can actually cook budget-friendly meals. And again, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that could actually guide you through that. So it says here, the degree of difficulty for this depends on your lifestyle. And so okay. So there's bonus, cook at home and you can minimize your spending and your waistline, which is actually very true because a lot of restaurants out there, it's not usually the best quality food. Yes, I'm giving you facts here. They don't usually use the best quality of produce and whatnot. They just want to kind of just get it out there. And let's be fair. A lot of people, when they order on these food apps, they're not buying salad and buying nutritious stuff. They're buying Mickey D's and Burger King and all these other stuff that's not good for you. So this is actually this one's a good one here. And so it says cut. So there's actually templates you can get as well. So it says here, the next one is to get cheap. Now, this one I found very interesting. So it says, I know how folks are loyal to their favorite brands, but think about it. Would you rather watch cash down the drain via beauty products or save money and enjoy financial peace decade early? So this actually is talking about you buying brand name. Now, we all love our brand names. Like me personally, I love my Hugo Boss. I'm not going to lie. And I love my Nike, I love my Ultra Boost and whatnot, but I understand what they're saying, that the same thing can go out of a no-name brand. Now, they actually gave a really good example here. So it says right here, I get to spend on a $90 bottle of moisturizer, whereas a version for $16, that just works fine. So this has to do with a lot of beauty products and whatnot. And the same thing goes for clothes too. Now I understand, and I'm the first one to jump in and defend this. To defend my brand names, but at the end of the day, she is right. Sometimes we don't need brand names. I'm not saying you can't treat yourself, but do we have to treat ourselves all the time? But anyway, next one. So this has to do with y'all that want to go buy the latest and greatest car. Now, if you're driving a car that's working fine, there's no reason for you to go buy another one. And a lot of people do that. Either they do it to floss or they do it for clout, or y'all fellas are doing it for chicks. Y'all doing it to catch tail. And at the end of the day, you ain't getting no tail. Like me personally, when I was driving, I just made sure my car was in tip-top shape. I love my car, honestly. I love my car when I had it. Unfortunately, yeah, I had to let it go. I miss that car. Yeah. Let's not get into that. So the cheapest car is usually the one that you're driving right now. And it's so tempting to get a different car with low monthly payments down. And yeah, exactly. So y'all going and getting that brand new Mercedes and the BMW and putting monthly payments on yourselves. And they both will take you A to B. So what's the use even doing it? Just stick with the car you have right now. So the next one is actually number 7, just use less. Now this actually, it does, it takes more advantage in the, in summertime because of course it says here we use a lot of AC. Sometimes we don't need AC. We can just open a window. And of course, this also applies to meals as well. So meal planning, and this is actually, I did mention in one of my videos as well, is that you could actually do meal planning. So you can actually prep your meals so that way you don't have to go randomly in the grocery store and just buy random stuff. Now, if you know you're going to be making certain meals for the week, you could just go and buy those things as opposed to just buying whatever is on sale. And then it's going to sit in your cabinet for 11 years until it expires. Now, we've all done this. I personally did this. And when I had to clean out my pantry, a lot of the stuff I had to get rid of because they're either expired or I just didn't have a taste for it anymore. So, yeah, this is definitely one that I was guilty of. But yeah, I ended up doing meal planning as well. So that way, if I know I'm going to make chicken for the week for my meal prep, I'll buy chicken and the ingredients in order to make that instead of buying something else. Now, minimize gift purchases. Now, this one we just got out of Christmas. Yeah, we just got out of Christmas on this one. So we're a victim of this. So people love you when you participate in the year's gift exchange. We actually had this at work where we had Secret Santa. So a lot of people usually want to impress the other person and whatnot. And they'll basically go and buy the best gifts and then get stuck with the bill after. And sometimes you go and you get gifts that people don't even like. So what I usually do for this, and this one they were talking about kind of minimizing the gift purchases. Me personally, I would just get a gift card because yes, they know how much you spent on them. But if you buy them something they ain't going to like, they're just either going to re-gift it. And plus, they're going to know how much you paid for it anyway. Because listen, people are not stupid. What they're going to do when you give them a gift, the first thing they're going to do is go on Google or Amazon and see how much the gift costs. So there's no use hiding because they're going to know anyway. So me personally, I just usually just give a gift card and just keep it moving. Or you can give cash, but why would you give somebody cash? That's something your aunt would do. Just give them a gift card. Now, the next one here is save your surges. So when you get money from your tax returns, bonus checks, gifts for grandparents, and yes, even extra paychecks, treat yourself for... Okay, yeah, this one right here. Save your money, ladies and gentlemen. Save your money. And actually, I was a victim of this as well. And I'm like you guys. I make mistakes. When you get extra money, it kind of has that itch in your hand to go buy a new iPhone or to go buy a new blouse for work. Not me, but, females. Or to buy stuff that you really don't need just because you have the money. Just put the money in the bank. Save it for when you really need it. I know it's free money, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's free money. But it's free money. Save it. And of course, the last one, and I do recommend doing this, is to hustle. Have a side hustle. I did mention this in another video. Make sure you check out my my Money Monday catalog. I actually did a money week where I gave you free game in order to succeed. Free game I gave you guys. Didn't even charge you. Some YouTubers would charge you for this. I gave it to you for free. But anyway, excuse me. So with this, a side hustle, especially in 2023, is very important. And actually, probably that's going to be my next video. I did do a video on this, like I said, but I'm probably going to revisit it and go a little bit more in detail because a lot of people, they don't know what to do for a side hustle. So we're probably going to break that down next week for you guys. But yeah, so long story short with this here, get a side hustle, you get extra cash, and you can actually even express your talents. Like, I'm going to go full screen for a second because, I feel I have to. Now, I did actually post a short on this. And by the way, shout out to my YouTube shorts. Make sure you check them out. I did post up a short, and it was mentioning how everybody has talent. And I believe, if I remember correctly, it was with Shakira. Now, everybody does have talent. We're born with talent. Cheest himself bless us with talent. Now, the thing is, a lot of us do not utilize that talent. It's a free gift from Cheest himself. All you have to do is use it, utilize it, and profit off it. There's nothing wrong with profiting. If you know how to video edit people's videos for a fee. If you know how to, if you have a nice seductive voice, such as myself, do transcribe. You can actually do voiceovers. If you're tech savvy, you can transcribe people's videos, transcribe people's books. There's so much ways to make money out there that was not available a decade ago. We got YouTube here. If you feel like you have a talent, you don't know how to express, or if you want to learn a new talent, there's YouTube. You can learn. But yeah, I'm just going to give you that game. I feel out of all of this, side hustling is one of the major ones. Now, if you actually do all this, will you be able to get ahead of your bills? It's possible. It's not guaranteed, though. So I'm not disagreeing with this article by any means. It's very well written. But what I think that the major factor that they did mention in this article, and I'm going to give you a second to see what it is. Did you think of it yet? Okay, I'm going to give it to you. I kind of figured. That's why you're watching me. It's determination. You have to be determined in order to do this. You can't just do this half-ass. You have to be determined in order to save money. Because without determination, you can't do nothing. People could tell you, I could give you so much game. So much game. But if you're not determined to do it, you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. So you have to have the determination in order to say, hey, you know what? I want to save money. That's the only way something like this would work. Now, will you be able to get ahead of your bills? A month ahead? Probably. It's possible. Is it guaranteed? No. Nothing in the world is guaranteed. What happened to my sound effect? There we go. Nothing in the world is guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen. But if you have determination and you have to have willpower, you have to be able to get across the urge to spend. Spending is a disease, the way I see it. Spending is a disease. But anyway, that's just me. Anyway, guys, hopefully I gave you enough game here for this week. Again, you can actually tailor this to your situation. I do like the money challenges as well. And I do like about canceling subscription service. I actually did this because I did have quite a bit. And I realized I ain't watching this damn thing. I watch YouTube more. Shout out to YouTube. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this week. This episode of Money Week. Not Money Week. Money Monday. Oh, boy. It's one of those episodes, ladies and gentlemen. One of those episodes. A little story before I go. I literally was working and revamping this website for you guys. So that way it'll be easy for you. We're talking about hours upon hours. Now, anybody who says web development is easy, it is not easy. It is hard. Hard, pause. Now, this would have been a perfect opportunity to reach out to somebody who has the skills in order to do this. And then, of course, that person would be using number 10. They would have the side hustle. And I would be able to, I don't know, get sleep. But that's okay. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. I enjoy doing this. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Shout out to RedpillCanuck.com, our newly vamped RedpillCanuck.com. And of course, we have all our news articles, and we have actually our videos here. So we do have Money Monday. We also have RPC News, which actually has all my videos here. So all literally you have to do is just click, and so we're gonna go into. There you go. There we go. It's all there, ladies and gentlemen. It's all there. And of course, shout out to everybody on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And of course, I do have a link here as well if you need to go into there. But again, that's going to be it for today's episode. Make sure you hit the like button on the way and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. And to check out our more recent uploads, check here on the top left. And to check out our playlist, check here on the top right. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also check out our Quick Hits channel, which is also located down below for our more bite-sizable content. I'll see you guys in the next one.